Good evening everyone and welcome back to TML F2. I do apologise. We are here for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix here in Baku. We'll be having a sprint qualifying style session with the one shot qualifying, 25% race and then a 50% race. I will be your lead and only commentator for the foreseeable future this season in TML F2, as obviously, of course, Stumpy has left TML unfortunately due to other commitments, but I will be here always on a Thursday evening to take you through the action. And that was one shot qualifying done, and Nick Houston takes pole position by 20 thousandths of a second. Simply Superman in P2, TNR Andreas in P3, Noisy P4, TTG York in P5, XA Tam in P6, Enzio Cam in P7, XA Tom in P8. P9 is Mad Jonas, and then rounding off the top 10 is ODD Wilkman, and then outside the top 10 is Sergeant Cake, and then TNR Steph. I do apologise for the lack of drivers this evening. There is a bit of a shortage, unfortunately. Steph has not said the time. He has been disqualified. So 25% race, so 25 half again of 26 laps, which will be 13 laps. So the drivers won't have to make a pit stop in this race. This will set the grid the race here, the 25% will set the grid for the 50% race, which will come later on. So these early crucial positions gained by any of the drivers will be a bit of a bonus, because the tyres that they use in the 25%. Oh, I do apologise. I think I've got a bit of a tickly throat. Won't necessarily be used in the 50%, but we've got 4 lights, we've got 5 red lights for round number 4 here in Azerbaijan for TML F2, and it's lights out and away we go. Who's going to get away? Nice. Oh, there's one in the wall at the back there. I'll just quickly get up the tyres. So they're all on the medium compound tyre. They all make their way up as Mad Jonas gets an early move, pretty clean through turns 1 and turns 2. As they all make their way through on lap number 1, as Simply Superman has got the lead from Nick Houston, and we've got a battle here between TTG York and Andreas. Oh, we've also got Sergeant Cake and Tom as well. Little tap of the cars there. We've got Enzio Cam getting past TNR Andreas. That was a flip from last week. Andreas was very strong in Canada. If you do want to watch Canada back, it is on League Racing TV here. You can watch all of TML from the season. So, coming to the very long sweeping left-handers. Oh, as Wilkman has already retired, and that's on track, and that is a VSC. So 9 laps they've got to try and gain as many positions as possible. So we'll just keep an eye, because I think Enzo Cam is on a charge. As you can see, no pit stops required. Cam is into the pits. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to go... Oh, it's a safety car. Safety car in the opening 2 laps. They're going to go for softs. They're going to try the softs. So we'll just be under the safety car. It won't be too long, I think. So we'll just wait for the safety car to pop in and go back in. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes in the next lap, so we go racing at the end of lap number 3. As I believe the safety car is coming in this lap, so we'll get ready for that safety car to come in. And what a beautiful camera angle we had there of the safety car and the Williams of Simply Superman. Is that safety car going to come in? It is. So we're going to get back under racing here in Azerbaijan for Baku. And we're just waiting for Simply Superman. as they go back racing here in TML F2. Secret Superman gets a good restart here. Oh, as I think, has somebody moved out the way? No, doesn't look like it, but it looks like... oh, we've got a bit of a battle between Cam and Tom. Oh, Steph gets a 5-second penalty. So, Sector 1 showing here the flag. Sergeant Cake coming out of the pits. So, the battle for P3 looking very tasty so far. Well, every position is still P1 to P8. As they all come out of, I believe that was the castle section, it was. So Ferrari doing very good here, and Cam is also making up positions in the Aston Martin. So as they come through the final 2 corners, they'll make their way down the long straight that can get speeds of up to 200 plus miles an hour. So just check drivers ERS. Tam not really using the ERS. He's keeping that firmly tucked in. As York is on the back of him as well. Steph makes a pit. That must be for wing damage. He did start the back of the grid. So we've got a bit of a battle here between Tam and York. Not going to look like, as I think Mad Jonas and Cam are eyeing up the move as well as they make their way through the tricky castle section. Oh! Jorg has ended up in the wall, and that is going to be another safety car with 4 laps to go. Castle is a tricky section of the track, so car is back out this evening. So back under the safety car here on lap number 5, lap number 6 should I say. Not much racing really happened so far. It is obviously a sprint race, so you know drivers have kind of got to be pretty fast on their reactions to kind of you know get through a lot more of the drivers very quickly with overtaking. So Tom has gone in for a set of softs. Mad Jonas has gone in for a set of softs. Cam, Andreas and Sergeant Cake back in for a set of softs. This also does bring into play TNR Steph as well. So they're all just making their way through the castle section with the safety car. So just wait for Steph and Sergeant Kate to catch up, and then we will be, hopefully, I suspect, back under racing here. So we're going to go around for, I reckon, so we're going to have one lap of racing, potentially. It's going to be very close, I think. So the safety car should come in this lap, and it is. So we're going to have 2 laps of racing here in TML F2. I keep thinking I want to say TTML F2. As Simply Superman is going to get us back underway again. The Williams driver is going to have to defend from 9 other drivers on the grid. When is he going to go? And he has gone, and has Nick caught sleeping. It looks like Noisy has caught Nick sleeping as they all make their way through turn 1. Let's just make sure. Oh, we've got Mad Jonas and Cam having a little bit of a moment. Oh, Mad Jonas has had a moment. Gone a bit too deep into the corner. As we go back up to the further in the pack, we've got 2 Ferraris are doing really well in the special anniversary livery of the Ferrari. So Enzo Cam, oh, that's good a bit. Tam has ended up in the wall. I think the 2 Ferraris have had a bit of a moment. So, we come to the end of the first lap after the safety car. So, Superman sets the fastest lap on a 42.8. as Tom just clipped the wall and had a spin. That's going to drop him all down to potentially P8 and up line. Oh, that's going to get right in front of his teammate. Oh, who's that had a spin? As they come on to what will be the final lap. Oh, Sergeant Cake has retired. So we're down to 9 drivers. As Simply Superman is going to come round the final 2 corners. And he will take the Azerbaijan Grand Prix sprint race. But Nick is going to try and deny him of that as they are going to do a photo finish. Is Nick going to cross him? I don't think he's. Nope, he's not. And Simply Superman takes the Azerbaijan TML F2 sprint race victory. So he'll be starting on pole for the 50% race. And that is the sprint race over. So, Simply Superman gets the sprint race win. Nick Houston finishes in P2. Noisy in P3. TNR Andreas in P4. Enzo Cam in P5. Steph makes it up to P6. Mad Jonas in P7. XA Tam in P8. XA Tom in P9. Sergeant Cake will start in P10. TTG York in P11. And then ODD Wilkman in P12. And as Simply Superman has put in a chat, should I say, there was no laps with any DRS. So hopefully there is some in the 50% race. So 50% race will now be contested between the drivers. 26 laps here, and I believe we'll be seeing more of the medium and the soft compound tyre. So we'll just wait for the drivers to pick their strategy and their fuel mix load. While we are here on the waiting of that, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to League Racing TV, where you can watch all the TML and EML action. EML will be back next week of 8 PM. TML will be also back tomorrow with Ivan on F3 and Funky Chicken and Neymar on F4. And they'll be going through the same race with Azerbaijan. So we are going to get under racing. So 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights for the 50% race, and it's lights out and away we go. So 26 laps. Oh, that is Noisy, and that has caused a VSC, I believe. So everyone will reduce their speed by 40%. So the drivers will just have to keep to the delta, no overtaking. So back on the racing, the VSC has been cleared, and now as the drivers come through to the end of the middle sector, it is going to be a medium to hard one stop. I can't see the hards lasting, as Noisy has retired on the track. Is that going to cause now a safety car? Doesn't look like there'll be no safety car, so we're going to get racing as we enter lap number 2. Superman leads the way. Enzel Cam is having a look at Nick, the Dutchman, versus the British driver. Aston Martin versus Red Bull. That will be a very key battle, as Nick has Andreas kind of in the defence there, and he is doing kind of what Nick wants him to do, just apply the pressure to Cam, just so Cam, if it does happen, makes a mistake, Andreas can pounce on it. Red Bull really been strong in the last 2 races, obviously with Canada and this race. So we're all leading our way up to the castle section. Very tricky section, as we've already seen with TTG York. So as we go to the end of lap 2, Nick is trying to catch Simply Superman. We've had this battle before in previous TML F2 races and previous seasons, so it's not familiar. These two are battling at the front of the race, and Simply Superman sets the buses up, and you can see he taps the wall. And Nick is on the hard compound tyre, so his tyre hasn't come into its range of where it comes effective. See, the mediums won't last as long, as ODD Wilkman has had an incident, I believe, coming out of turn 1. So, as they make their way again through the castle section, just noticed a few of the drivers taking a lot more of the curbs as they go through. Just make sure they all come through the castle section and don't do a Charles Leclerc. As they come to the end of the middle sector, let's just see out the 2 Ferraris who is the one with the pace right now, and it looks to be like it is Tom, and Tom is doing quite well. He's the leading Ferrari at the moment, but Tam is on his tail with Mad Jonas, obviously Tam being on the hard compound tyre. So, this is a very interesting tactical situation for the Ferrari pair, because they've got Mad Jonas right behind them, but they can't afford to lose these positions. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, Cam is, I think, had an incident with the wall. He's going to let people through. He has got no wing. So, unfortunate for the Aston Martin driver. So, Cam, oh, hits the wall. So Jorg is, Matt Jonas gets the move on, but is that going to be a double overtake? A double Ferrari overtake? He does in to turn 1, and Cam has unfortunately retired in the pits. So, I believe the safety car is out. So, a safety car is out on lap number 5. So people are making a pit stop. So Super Superman is in. He's going to go on for the hards, I suspect. So all the medium runners are going to go on to a set of hards. Oh, what's happened there? So we'll go back up to the front. So Tom hasn't pitted, neither has Jorg on 2 set of hards. So the safety car is, I think. Wait, no, is this wait, hold on a minute. Is this right? Hold on. So who's behind the safety car? So Nick isn't behind the safety car, but Nick is the guy in front. That doesn't make sense. So Mad Jonas is technically the race leader. Oh, I think they're all just keeping at a bay. Oh, so Nick is in front of the safety car. That would make that sense. So I think we're going to get back on the racing. Ah, so it's put Nick right in the right place now. So Nick is going to be right at the back as they all make their way down the start finish. And oh no, what's gone on here? So apparently Nick is 1 point. Oh, this game's confusing. This is how can right? So Sergeant Cake has retired. So we've got 9 left. That's going to be a near impossible task for anybody to catch Nick. Wait, who's messaging in the Discord? Not Discord, in the chat. I haven't seen the messages. Oh, okay. Might be then. Could be. We'll just have to try and run with it. Yeah, I think Division Admin for F2, which is Cam, has said that he thinks there's an issue for Nick. So we'll just have to kind of monitor it. I think Nick has the issue. So I don't know who's first, who's what. This could be very interesting. So, I think, if I work this right correctly, Mad Jonas is the race leader. Because Nick is there and behind everybody else. But the game has not... Yeah, this is confusing. So, Nick is actually, I think, supposed to be P9. With Mad Jonas. Right, so this should be how the grid works. So Nick should be in P9, Steph P8. But unfortunately it's putting Nick back up into P1. So we'll try and go on board with Mad Jonas. Wilkman is in P2. Tam should be P3. Tom P4. Jorg will be P5. Man P6. Andreas P7. And then Stephanie P8. And then Nick should be P9. Tom will lose his position. So apparently there's going to be a restart. Yeah, so there'll be a race restart. I think they're only going to do the 50%. So I think they're just sorting it out in the chat. So we'll keep going as best as possible. So I think they're just trying to sort if they can get a restart done, because a few drivers now wouldn't be able to do a race restart because of the other commitments and, you know, getting up for work in the morning, which I do understand. You know, work and life is a lot more important Mad Jonas is still going. Wilkman is still going. I don't think they've checked Discord. Sim Superman is still going. Tam is still going. Jorg is still going as well. So I think just gonna have to keep going, unfortunately, until I get an answer from the kind of staff members above my role. Obviously, I am a division admin, but for tier 4, so it's all on Cam. So we'll just try and keep going. Mad Jonas is still leading effectively. So Simply Superman has made a pit. So I have just received word that the race is going to be red flagged. Unfortunately, the race will go ahead at a later date. So unfortunately, that will be the end for this evening. And unfortunately, TML couldn't bring you the action that was promised here this evening. It was due to a lot of the drivers couldn't make the 50% race restart due to personal life commitments, but I'm sure the race will be rescheduled for a later date. But don't forget, F3 and F4 are back tomorrow with Ivan and let's see, Funky Chicken and TTG Neymar. But until next week, when we go racing again in TML. EML will be back next week with myself and Leslie the Twig. We're going to try and get through Azerbaijan next week, and obviously James will be taking through Premier 1 and I'll be going through Premier 2.